Uh,
Howdy folks, this is me, Colonel Sanders. For $5 you can fill up your car with gasoline, or you can fill up yourself with my $5 fill up with finger licking good sauce. It's tender, it's juicy, it's delicious. With chicken tenders, taters, and gravy. I throw in a biscuit and a big old cookie. With chicken tenders, taters, and gravy. I throw in a biscuit and a big old cookie. With chicken tenders, taters, and gravy. I throw in a biscuit and a big old cookie. With chicken tenders, taters, and gravy. I throw in a biscuit and a big old cookie.
Alright, enough of that shit. Alright, so I'm pretty sure me and the rest of fucking YouTube is playing this goddamn game. Hi. Give me just a quick second, I need to set up my scene. But I'm pretty sure me and the rest of YouTube is playing this goddamn game. Oh god. Hold on, something's not right here. Something's definitely not right. There we go. Hold on. Get rid of that. Open that. We're gonna be playing this game. Oh boy. Put on your fucking britches, everybody. We're in for a treat. Let me tell you that much. In for a goddamn ride. Hope you're on the seat of your fucking pants with this bullshit. Because today we're playing I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator made by the KFC. The KFC. I don't know what to expect from this. This is gonna be honest to God. I don't know what to think of this. So a quick word before I begin. I'm not sponsored in any way, shape, or form by KFC, etc., etc. I'm just interested as to what the fuck this game is. We gotta look at the settings first. Nothing. Okay. Howdy, folks. It's me, Colonel Sanders. Good enough for me. Oh. Hang on. I just got a notification from YouTube saying like, hey, your shit's a bit slow. What do you mean it's 8.4 keyframes? That's handled by you Streamlabs. I don't care. Please tell us your name. Can you put numbers? You can put numbers. Alright, I guess no, this could be Arceus. I mean, it's a nice little loading splash. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. Nah! The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you can wake up now. Now! Now! Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. You slept through the school year. Wait. Oh. Let me. Oh, that's close up there. Getting a bit of advertising out of the way. Give me just 1 second. Okay. I already got. Apparently, you can get a game over in this game. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. Can we just, like, take a moment to just appreciate this chicken poster right here? Like, damn. That's it. Wait. I have a water bottle, too. And I'm in a student apartment.
I believe that's called a dorm.
Yeah. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, academic for learning. Your mind begins to wander. My mixer stream key doesn't work because I didn't reset it ever. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imaginations getting away from you. I'm gonna think about the future a little bit. It's here finally, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out of the door in a hurry. Delicious. Just what you need to wake up those taste buds. Yikes, you're such in a hurry. In fact, you've got to put on any deodorant before running out the door. You're sweating buckets as you rush in to arrive on time. Uh-oh. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School. Can they shorten the name of this? I'm gonna turn down the master volume quite a bit. Here comes your lifelong best friend, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. She looks like the star of a pornography. Good morning, Arceus! I hope you're excited for the first day of the rest of our lives. Actually, because I sure am. A little nervous. Okay, a lot of nerves. What the... It's shit that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. Why am I not good? What if I fail? You put love in it, eh? We're not gonna do this again. University of Culinary School. Okay, maybe it's a bad idea to shorten that. Classic Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together, you rescued me at the quicksand box. It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great. But with the University of Cooking School, famous 3-day I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching. Go up! A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth on practicing on a mannequin. Oof. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Pep talk! Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? Yeah, that's always a good idea. The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to... I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet. And she told you that you were going to be destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? And another card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon, in no time. We'll be graduating and you'll be delighted. You'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time. But I don't know if I'm a male or a female in this game. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? You could definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. How dare they smack my books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of my hands and onto the ground? Hey! It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get everything she wants, and she knows it. Damn! She thick. Hello, Ashley. Can I hide the... Can we just appreciate how thick those thighs are? Oh wait, I'm female. Oh, fuck. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You're one to talk! You leave Arceus' shins alone. They're perfectly normal shit. What the fuck am I playing? Yeah, you leave my shins alone, you bitch. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that she's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. Who the hell is texting me? Oh, it's just my email. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's a... Why the fuck are we talking about shins in a dating simulator made by a company who makes fucking chicken? We're not gonna let your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van. The man. He'll stop to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually walking out his clothes while he stabs his hair. Why the reckless? Ahem, Van. You ring. Yep, there's the gay guy. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have just been as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I don't know, he looks pretty gay to me. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people. Can they? The funny thing is, it literally took me 32 seconds to download this entire game. I know, right? You'd think they just hand us their diplomas now. Or maybe hire us honest professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a cheat. Also, his name tag is clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Arceus. So, are you gonna make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me or is he kind of cute? I think it's just, yeah. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure of where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium in front of the classroom. Adorable. Now, we're down, everybody. Where is this unreasonably cute pup? And why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSA. Thank you! Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof! What? A cute dog is a professor? This is the best school ever! I guess only a dog's nose is capable of taking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Harland, please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Wait. If he's taking the same class and this guy is his favorite student, does that mean Colonel Sanders failed? Because this class is only 3 days, 3-day-long semesters. So how many semesters is this? Whatever. Sweat begins to bead down your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you. And you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweatsalon. Maybe we should open that window back up before faucet pits melt into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class, and what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Arceus sweats, it's not gross, it's... Okay. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hand outstretched. Boy, howdy. This classroom gets harder than a Kentucky Friar. Please, use my handkerchief. Ugh. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Wait. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. How sweaty you look. You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? Shh! You stretch your hand out, and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. It's so beautiful. You hesitate to press it towards your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has this natural scent on it. It smells of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and get some ground rules. Well, welcome to the University of Cooking School, Academic for Learning, the greatest culinary academic in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be cheers. There will be... Why will there be blood? There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all said is done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone's had a good summer. I really missed... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue, you're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? It's my third year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Well, he is pissed. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across his... Are you fucking... Are you making... Oh, God. You turn to the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based what I'm picking up on here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart is being but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocketbook. Beef. Reach beneath your apron and return a small bit of beef jerky in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes goes wide as he locks onto it. Beef? Are you trying to give me a heart attack? I would never eat that. You clearly do not belong here. Please remove your apron and then remove... Wow. Oh, how far back does this take me? It's Colonel Sanders. Oh fuck, no. I didn't mean that. Well. Nothing. This is actually on purpose and ultimately sacred to keep our skin soft and healthy. You wave his hand and quickly wipe your face with your apron instead. This has some ground rules. Damn it! Welcome to University of Cooking School. Academic. Yeah. Yes. Oh. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. Wow. I think there might be competition for the new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Hey, Arceus, is still a seat here. It seems no one has claimed the seat next to me if you're interested. One second. Head's Colonel Sanders, tail's best friend. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had 2 roles. Do all you can and do all the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. But it's Colonel Sanders. As soon as you settle into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. You all suck. Think fast. It's time for a pop quiz. Yeah. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for the life of culinary school. Keep your knife sharps and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and point B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? That's right. Force is to tree as chicken is to feather? That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? This is spork. A comically oversized. What food is best for a broken heart? Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's the best boy. Your total score is perfect, 5 out of 5. Wow, to be honest, did you cheat? No. You looked up to see Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your scores and pros. I know we just best, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain.
Colonel, I didn't know you were gay.
Hunt diggity, Arcee. She just couldn't turn some major Colonel Sanders points. Okay, I was saying like if I skipped anything. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would have to be so serious about eating. This looks like a normal cafeteria to me, Chief. In fact, it looks like the one I have at school. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be your lunch. It smells crazy good. I wonder if it's fried chicken. Everyone, could I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, it's about lunch. Yeah! But shh. Lunch. She said shh! In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
Is it fried chicken?
That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed. That smell. You hold your breath waiting to see what food this mysterious student's created. Who is very talented. But were the rumors true? I bet it's fried chicken. Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has a bucket filled with chicken? What a novel concept! Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking, start eating. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. And then Hacknet's the sequel where they find the herbs and spices. Yeah, this is just a giant prequel to Hacknet. What do you think? What? You think we want to take your stupid recipe, dude? Pshaw, nah, my dude, nah. I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him. You look around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just, writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweetness, and as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders, she realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself.
Yeah, I want a piece of that Colonel as well.
Yeah, please. Well, Van, the man. If you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it. Takes one bite, and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's plenty enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension, as if you're going to KFC and you're buying something. Along with your taste buds, ripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy! What a guy! Along with the flavors you feel that can be only described as love for a man, for a flavor. Are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Yeah, I want some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and he allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I was wondering if I could talk to you for a sec. Anything for our fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Ha ha ha! How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for... Why does he have a chicken staff? It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me a fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. Hate to tell you, Chief, but your KFCs aren't doing so hot in the industry. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? Those plants. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days. He's clearly not gonna give it up easily, but it does try to be persistent. You know what they say about sequels, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You got moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then he whispers in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use redacted. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Redacted! Wow! You'd never guess that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some of these searched. While you're wrapped in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the clock. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone. Together for the first time. You figure out this is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. You know about that? I was thinking about your secret recipe. I don't doubt it. It has a way of leaving an impression on all who taste it. You decide to show him that you also know a thing or two about blowing minds with new flavors. I actually had some thoughts on how you can improve it. Improve it? You want to change my secret recipe? Do you think you can do better? Have you ever heard of habanero peppers? Heard of them? I tend an entire garden of chili pepper varieties. Habanero, poblano, cayenne. But that's the point. You can't just toss new ingredients in my secret recipes and expect to improve it. A recipe is about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinement. I didn't mean to let this be the last time you improvise on... You better head back inside. You wait a moment so that girl saying doesn't think you're just... You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could aid. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I told they blow it? I should have gone modest. Damn it. You're not gonna blow anything.
Except maybe me.
Except maybe kisses the crowd of fans. You're going to earn them with your signature. Wow. Wow, that's fucking smooth. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we will be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Marion looks over at you, but you're able to control yourself. You pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel. Would you like to tackle this lesson with me as a team? A team of 2, that's me and you? That wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Sure, I see us up a prepared station. Without you as a partner. The aim is landing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notes. Hello, new partner. Oh my, 2 potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. Looks like you have to pick 4. Grand duties can be a little awkward, but the price you pay for not being alone forever. I'm gonna take the robot over the autist. Sorry, Pop, but I think me and him will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay. I already ate. Sorry? Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He healed some. I thought this was a dating simulator, not some sort of erotic scene. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet.
I think he has a different assignment in mind.
Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Tissue? I hardly even know you. Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sight of a... Okay. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. And Colonel Sanders' nice ass. Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're keeping it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide it up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Oh gosh. If I remember... They're good with mashed potatoes, yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna pull something up on my other screen really quick. Just let me see here. There it is. Okay. Mashed potatoes. Oh, he had some hearts about that. I've always been something of a down-home chef. But I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes? And gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders cast a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Oh, fuck. Causing your face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you'd better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? Ugh, no. Jeez, Van. Well, I'm over here crushing Arceus's dreams. You're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was a deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into the boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Ah, there, Ashley, Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no, it looks like Arceus is struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, I can also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worth of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. What's with your fucking eye there, ma'am? But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned you itself at your station. Don't you feel like, deep down, that we can cast complementary shadows? We fit together, like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes sense, but one thing's for clear, she's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley's really going at it hard. You need to ask her some backup here before things get ugly. You turn to Miriam, and as soon as you find her, she senses it and looks back. This girl's friend and Near are second to none. She immediately comes running over. Is somebody threatening my friend? I will destroy them. Actually, you think that Ashley and Van Van are just leaving you in the dust. Vis-a-vis. Vis-a-vis? My chef says my skill as a chef, perhaps, but stepping away from this competition, you're sorely mistaken. Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but Arceus is my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles and hope that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your pants have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamed mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. And such is your national passion. Guide you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Standards extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The result looks spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds out a spork to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork for that small moment. All of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig a utensil into the mashed potato and leave a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you. Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, is upon my speciality. Why is this on an axe? Oh. Raised upon my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopus in my silky seawater sauce. Plated on a battle axe forged by my supreme chef ancestors. If you've ignored me for far too long, it ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't. Sorry about this dish doesn't try my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and might have turned into the process. It may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good, Mr. Dog. Oh. Everyone step back, don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it's gone. Is he dead? Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by the really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. Sorry to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark. And a little more, and more than a little, spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quads, yawning low, and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Ursus. Something I need to tell you.
Hold it right there!
There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. See, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. And every day since I've been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, and also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them, like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you, shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff to be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you killed that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Alright, looks like we're playing an RPG. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. Be very afraid. Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster C. So you're robbing on purpose or is that just a coincidence? Freaking disgusting. Oh no, hot gravy. I should defend. Cook with love. Oh. You picked the wrong house, fool! Student left. Spark monsters completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks in awe. He continues surprise because I surprised myself there, Chief. Oh no. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have it signed out is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Because the IRS is up your ass now because you've given away your student loans to a dead creature. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. Even though he doesn't know where you live, but they think he just took a wild fucking guess over, and he just looked at the fucking house that just said Arceus is home right above it in neon fucking lights. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your colors be pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're dreaming together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your life. Dreams are weird. This whole game is weird. Oh, please give me a cutscene. You wake on Debu and attempt to process the weird visions you had. Were they memories? Or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the sport monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound strange, but I think I might be, Like? I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me a kind of story about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No! No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular. Like, he was voted the prom king at his high school. At a school he didn't even go to. And he was also the convertible that he himself rode and at the front of the homecoming parade. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in the pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders, even though we just had a fight last night and I got a spell book and now I'm apparently a mage. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School of Academic of Learning. You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea of how to prove that your love is real. Well, he's not into me, but why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Maybe his eyes light open. A secret ingredient? Oh no. Yeah, I just said that. Secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on my vacation, my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me about his passions for spices, secret spices.
You mean weed?
The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them. So nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with him, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was like... I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices. She fucking made pot brownies. Whatever, anyhow. Both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, so like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know just the one ingredient, so I doubt it'll be much use to anyone. Please, 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 I know it means the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? Quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about it was Eye of Newt? I don't know. I know, sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt? Wow. Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her with curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone. That you can see. It's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. Your skirt flies up, revealing your striped panties that you are wearing today. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Run to him! You decide that the best way to show him how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you back into the back of your stallion, and you'll ride away together. That'll show a bit. Oh, Colonel! My Colonel! However, sudden surprises the horse and rears up, kicking you directly in the face. The face of the bow completely knocked you out cold. I'm here to deliver you a message. Not this guy. It's important that you remember that's exactly as I say it. The world could end, so you know it's serious. Been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can say my name 3 times, and that name is, before you continue, you're suddenly awake. Oh, gee. What the fuck is this game? How far into this am I? I can't even save the game. That's a thing. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So we're just different bites. Oh, okay. You wake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices. Or is that just a musk? The fuck am I playing? What the actual fuck am I playing? You know, a biscuit has been mentioned. Oh, okay. A biscuit was mentioned, a mashed potatoes were mentioned, and chicken was mentioned. So a cookie has to be mentioned, because then you'll have the $5 fill-up. There we go. Maybe you shouldn't be riding a horse to school. And maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who's in the wrong hill. One thing's for sure. Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse. His beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. That's nice to hear. No one truly pushes country out of his fucking likes that! And with that, Colonel Sanders appears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your 2 rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding. You know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. Try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one! I'm not sure. Why are you looking at smut? Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You can hear him Van muttering something that sounds like a bit like a magic spell. You're dropping, you try and cover your tracks and you improvise an excuse. It's time for class and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, you're really Emperor of Cooking her. You make the rules. I'm not sure you'd like to know if it ate you. Best chef in the world. It takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. Panache. It doesn't hurt to use a little evil. I like it. Look. You just recognize it. It's a book just like the one you found earlier with the spork monster. The same book I found last night in the quad. David, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. This book is a family heirloom and it contains a secret. You notice that they haven't been studying the book. They've forgotten Pop pinned to the wall. The Pop's tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing. Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Clake must be running late. He is such in a hurry that he rolls right over Van Hand's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. Watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Christ, man is about to come to blows. I think it'd just be over me. I'm not interested in either of them. Completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelash at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, make it a hold of yourself. Save for the arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got a lot of lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Sprinkles arrives to the signal. This true star of the class day is panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please, take your seats. Apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're all ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Sprinkle stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. It's a scent left from you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face. Down, boy, down! Off toppen! Wait, he's German? That command shouted by Colonel Sanders just snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Sorry, I gotta look your way. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regained control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to this, surely you do. Which is why in 1776, with the signing of Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first John Hancock. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you, while Arceus naturally disappears to you a sample platter. What do you want to sample? Grab the glass of water and gulp it down. It's cool and crisp like the shears. Hey, that was mine. That was... Cool. I have a Discord message. Cool. Oh, come on. It's time for lunch. Before anyone can wrestle after your lights dim and your rivals enter, they make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics is with these two is off the charts. Is everything in competition with you two? Yes. Yes. Well, not with me. I'm on a personal journey to learn to love. To learn to love. Sure, why not? But definitely not to consistently battle. Yeah, stop getting your genres crossed. I need to eat if I'm going to have the energy to sustain my education and pursue my dreams of becoming a master chef. How are any of us supposed to get anywhere if we're constantly fighting off challenges from every know-it-all under the apron? Besides, I already brought my own lunch. Arceus, you should have it. What? Give to you, grilled cheese and tomato soup with chocolate milk. Wash it down and a tartlet for dessert. Keep about 5 seconds. Miriam's tiny food, but it's just what you need for motivation. You know what? I've learned enough to. When the sprinkle steps in, surely he both stops this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sporting court. Finally, a little sight. You breathe a sigh of relief. Please not until we turn on the timer. Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing words, timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Roo. It's incorrected. It's about one. It's your pal. Can't. At my best, you can best the best of them. Best believe it. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now's my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had a chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you could really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast, if the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. 100 degrees Celsius. You don't know current standard, but you have an idea. 11. That's right, you might not know all the ingredients, but at least you've headed in the right direction. Trust. Fuck. The class picture. Free to mediate on his device. Now would be a great time. So where does it come from? The shoulder of a rock. Sign of success. Silence. He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally what you're doing. Colonel Sanders. As soon as it was great. Gondola! I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Is that porn? Oh no, my right hand. What you often find is that the easy way you can make can turn out much more difficult. Stop what you're doing now. The battle's over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. You can't simply go on. Oh, that's too bad. Completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me a default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Arceus' injury. Look, his dog, he chops onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you've prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I asked Archie to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring the creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. If you wouldn't mind lending me a strong, steady hand. Hot chocolate with the sauce of the dome causing to melt away, revealing the ingredients within. Damn, nice. So you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb ice cream into a tender nougat and pearls of blueberry gelée. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity is your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. As he places something to his lips, Ashley leans over and wishes something to his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. Rage bursts so intensely with your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames catch your... I resolved that that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from my best. I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changed his focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion.
His eyebrows gonna ignite in flames as well.
One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. You mean yourself? I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scar from the night before, you prepare for the worst. Gorko the sport monster is ready to fight a hero. See anyone else feeling a bit of deja vu? I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn we battled you last night. Oh, it's Borko, my twin. And now, Gorko, I'm here to avenge you. Are you stronger than Borko? Well, we're twins, so no, not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way, so why do you ask? I suppose we don't really need to fight. So I got these pointy teeth and claws. All that for enjoying tasty food. Surely you like to eat, don't we all? Of course I do. Inspiration strikes you and come with a quick idea. Jump on this. He tossed a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth and he devoured it in one gulp. Delicious, you're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today. I don't believe it, you're a human once? Well, no, I was a chihuahua. But I was still a student at the store until one day some mean kids with a magic spell book cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. Borko used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way, I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. Such a powerful shift, and you shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through the sorcering guild. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there. Sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life, Arceus. Together, I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss a personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must feel like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. What is this game? Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. He was a child, but yet he still has a goatee. Looks like you've still lived such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a sight gist I've been tinkering with. Trying to figure out the right balance between flavors and textures. Not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to be paired with something spicy. Or crispy. Or both, perhaps. Now you've got him right where you want your really new dish creator and keep him just a secret just for you. You decide that you're ready, as you'll have to be to share your own original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special tip you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage disc glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' looks highway. Oh my god. What the hell is this game? Magnificent. Together you chow down like creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold until the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire the taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be Jack in just a moment. You've realized now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around them are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to learn more about the Colonel. What? Oh my god. I don't wanna... Can I learn about the fire? Is that his phone? That's just a note. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the cone. Upon in further inspection, you realize the hair of Thrarin isn't just silver in color. It's actually made of spun silver. A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool. Freshly starched collar. Piece of wood floating in a lake. Summer 69. No, it's one of the special secret ingredients. It's redacted. You take a closer look at the large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it, so that's when you wipe it off. You can read the inscription. Tears. Here lies the ashes of all my past careers. This is Christ. Oh. Poor guy. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a roll of his signature white suits hanging within. You take a try. Jacket's a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish he's been working on. He wants you to taste it. Try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I usually don't load those out, but I must say it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket. Forgot to take it off. You confess. I think I developed feelings. Ah! Ah! Colonel. Wonderful. I think you're right. We should. What the hell am I playing? You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. Redacted. In some jurisdictions, marijuana isn't even legal, but if this is in the secret recipe, hell, they know. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast in your mouth, waters at the sight of it. It's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. Chief? That looks like a lunch. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and he takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say they were the perfect match? How presumptuous! My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence. Such grace. You know, I think we might make a great team. Singer tear begins to pour and pool in the corner of his eyes. He gazes at the window. You're the right business partner. I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confusion by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears and unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. Still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for learning waits for no one. Get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is sitting there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a... I thought this was a dating sim, not a porno. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. It's okay, I was just... But now it turns out you're fine. I can finally get you up to see on the Soccer Miriam. Sure, what? I think I can believe that. Since I partnered with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him. You'd better keep your turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things got quickly spiraled out of control. And now, I'm not really sure. Did y'all have sex? You don't give Miriam time to tell her story, however, bottling up his details of your own night is too much to bear. And I went on a date too. Back at Colonel Sanders' house, I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection What was yours? Did with your best, you feel like you could do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance they're picking on Pop, though he himself might think not quite grasp that fact, because he's Pop. What's a squirrely? It sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you one right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles to the dog and a treat. And get your own swirly dips too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at the school. There's a horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle, beautiful creature? Got some nerve. I suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it. Clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go cooking like that. Might as well just give up and never give up ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things were close to boiling over. A natural, intuitive person, he seems that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Arceus has a hand feeling. I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hand, Colonels? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe the winner was this side, but your presentation was quite impressive. That's June complimenting her. But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? What about my eyebrows? Can we just talk about this? A grammar, like a book of spells, I don't know who spends much time to a magic book. It's really powerful. I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to one page covered in arcane warnings. Cast only in case of emergency. It says around the edge of the page. I could use a spell here that's just will erase anyone I could choose from all my memories. If I could scrub out Colonel Saint, it would probably help me focus on that. Dark magic, maybe tie a string around your finger. Okay, fine, it is drastic, but it's time for call for deficit magic. You got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you. Pretty excuse to try it out. No. You take your friend's advice, put away the string. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. Giltwell scrunches up and begins to breathe quietly. Sprinkles stops in his track. He's focused on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange school person. Trails and runs to the window of the classroom and begins sparkling our trophy at the squirrel outside. Terrence! I told you never to come back here, Terrence. I will destroy you, Terrence. Sprinkles is barking ferociously, a drill flying off his face. Squirrel looks over but doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt to not only Terrence but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional turn. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Arceus, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, before I can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Would you just save it for... You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? But no, you had to show off to your hookage friend Jeff and Joe, J&J forever. A triangle in midair as we descend. Triangle's the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, well that does make sense. Sad beep. It's a chicken nugget. Oh. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet. where it came from. In terms of deep fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. To be alone with his shoe, everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. A public breakup to cast a pal of the final days of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition, showdown, challenge, exam, trademark. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. The test time approaches. See you all in the arena. If you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Okay. I'm Mac, attached to smashed tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa over the floor. How could you embarrass me like in class like that? In front of everyone. Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you were gonna cruise to this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Imagine the wind rushing through her short bangs. She hesitates to impress the feeling all away. You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off to the sunset without me. Of course not. Well, maybe sort of, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clink or anyone you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show you a little interest anyhow. Your cup wipes a tear from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup. But the Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay because you had a better idea of how to spend that time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice the dish. This is the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. A chance to beat the pants off of Van, the supposed man, and his evil counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin running through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Arceus's famous pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish becomes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. What are you doing here? This is the time for the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. So I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pies begin to bake. The smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? I was hoping you were in here cooking something. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it was cost you a cook-off. Decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires. But that decision gets hard to stick to when the timer goes off behind you. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little more than visualizing. I know, my nose can fill a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from an oddly specific man. It was a pot pie dish from the spell. Not just pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all-butter crust. I mean, this is telling me something else. I don't know, is it burning? No. I can smell that it was made for the heaping helping of TLC. Yeah, I know, I got it from my secret stash. But it'll probably start burning any second. Moment of truth. Wow. Advertisements. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved the country cooking and I could eat this all day. So time left, the final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkle lays down the ground rules. There are no rules except to cook with everything that you've got. Black magic it is. Except for the cook-off for a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. While both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way. Ahoy there, Classico! How you doing? But he's trying to find a way to improve on something something perfect. His original recipe registered fried chicken. The intensity of the room starts at full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone's calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare the food while the skixers. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wars. Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty bitty pot of broth. Best friend. That sounds like... Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid. She scoops her pastries off a tray with lightning speed. Shallow person. Oh, I'm just hanging out here in my dorm as I wait for my next class. Even Clink gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point. Chicken cooking technique. Wait. When did he like to speak English? It's the singularity as it was foretold. We must let it happen to the appliance. Surprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Looks quick and rolls him out the back door. Quickly prepare your desk. You know, Ashley is first book out. Surely can use some dark magic to turn the tide. You got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? Do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm gonna do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. Nut! I believe in you, Arceus. I want a nut. And I've always believed in you, Arceus, because we're little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. You nurse that William is saying is at your station cheering for you. What about your disc? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but handful of spices directly into boiling noodles. It's a secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lied and made it from where the world she gave. I have Newt from boiling pot explodes suddenly. Watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling into a dark cloud that thickens, congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve, the sport. Steve, what happened to Gorko? You're not here to battle me, are you? You sport monsters are many. I think Gorko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and he hates to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV, you crazy kids, and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? Sorry, Steve, but I'm in the middle of something. The groomer's stash syrup to crisscross some magical items and accidentally summon Mio. Yeah, you could guess. If you're still here, mind tossing some fresh noodles into the pot of salted water. I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a cop shop. Actually, you know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country, you could winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch Understands. I really need to focus on the competition. I understand. And it's kind of like that in Monster School, that I fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up, you toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck! Because you expect, you don't know if you could ever live. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese, oranges. She flows through your body. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, and my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for, and my eyebrows are burnt off, my hand is fucked up. Yes, Arceus, you are the chosen one, you will avenge me. The power of you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power, you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful because you were powering up your super chicken. Your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Arceus, you have suffered some setbacks, but all not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders, besides that you've earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. I managed to make his mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been anything I follow. What? God. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, Sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass our individual efforts. Are you suggesting? If we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union. Time's up, students. When the time expired, it's the moment everyone's been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop, clank. From off screen, you can hear a pure and innocent giggle like from one student. I'm flying. Sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Would you mind? Inside the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook with the elasticity of her underpants. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. Looks like Pop's eliminated from the challenge, seeing as you didn't cook anything. Can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. Kitchen your pranks, I must say. It's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly your book material. Wait a second. Pranks. Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature word, beep, or other automatopoeia. But there's none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That only leaves 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. Wow. 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles and savory soup. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Narutomaki I spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles. And some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkle carefully sifts around the dish before opening his mouth and just the tip of his pink tongue dipped into the bowl. Sublime. You know it's like a taste. Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't even floss. I even have a really cool, cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it myself. And in the flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thibble's worth of soup. A plus. Really, do I taste a dish with such much love and poured into it as yours? Ugh. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a big, huge hug. Thank you, our sister helped me into believing myself. Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made Uni over a smooth egg custard and a hack-soon urchin shell capped with caviar. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly what I did. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sniff. Uni, but he couldn't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof, woof. Please do be gentle with my cousin. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back and his tongue is poked and prodded. Youch! My tongue! Professor appears to be having a allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat death. It keeps poking my tongue. Death qualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving your food in a bowl made of needles that could make it difficult to eat? Dejected Van does not go gentle into the night. It's qualified for glamour. Don't discount simplicity. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen figure for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calms my agitated tone. Next student, Ashley, it's time for you to set up. Now describe your dish. I've made orange blossom, Turkish delight, and a light rosewater syrup, topped with French meringue and connected by sugar. Wait. Early in the stream, they said 4 students remain. Me, Miriam, Ashley, and what was his face? Van. What about Colonel Sanders? Where's he? That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it anyway. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school. Got a toast in your ears or something like that? Or something, Arceus? I told you, it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say it is a beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating School for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insist, but don't breathe too hard, you might disrupt the sugar spiral. If food cannot be eaten, cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley, and she cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know kind cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to fake nice and liked by everyone. This is the last you've heard of me either. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. Two chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese. Oh, okay, we are one. Has become something else. Sniffing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. A literal role play. Just when I thought I'd seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing. It completely blew me away. In my 49 years of dog life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and talks. So even Van and Ashley are drawn back into by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but tables. I can't eat an old dog. Van and Ashley, what the fuck? Till they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment you actually believe them, not another haunting. No ghost allowed at graduation is clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost, it was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. Now that everyone is together, it's the Spark Monster. He totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spark Monster, no. From now on, I prefer to everybody by my new name, Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he had said, but everyone she rocked up by us talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she did find the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls across the floor of the ballroom, and it's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Colonel Sanders. Excuse me, what? It's Poppy, right? The crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured out it was the least we can do for the school's team. Oh, now I get it. And we got a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor, such and such. The music and the dance. The music and the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparkling electrical hissing. It's Clink who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I'm not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? I actually feel like I knew this the whole time. Same. Now that I have learnt the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I have just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figure out who you are, Clank. Ouch. You are blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she had managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand, kind of. Humans are weird. A portal opens up and Clank disappears right through it. Finally, the Colonel arrives. Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you met him, he cast him unprepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's the full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. Hello there. I've been streaming this the entire time. Oh wow, it's actually the end. The end, question mark. No, it's not the end. Okay. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Arceus, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, why'd you tell me what are the qualities that you would find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, I don't know. A spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy of Learning, just to name a few. It's truly my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. Colonel Sanders, I didn't know you were gay. As you glide across the dance floor hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off. I'll be glad to spend it together with you, Arceus. Oh, sweet. We'll work and play together. Colonel Sanders stops says and check. Work together. I think this is something I just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't know, but I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be? You found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef. Could you live with him, only half of him? Would you be able to endure sharing him with other love, a life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Oh my dear Arceus, I'm sure you'll find your place eventually. Along the way you will have me by your side. The end. Oh my god. That's the actual end. What the actual Christ did I just play? Okay. Hold on, well, I gotta look at the opening cutscene. Hold on. Oh my god, the game took me too. Okay, hold on. We're watching the opening cutscene. Alright, so, I asked at the beginning of the stream, what the fuck was I just playing? And now I'm asking at the end of the stream, what the fuck did I just play? Is this assembling tool? Yeah. Do I have that? Oh wait, did you send that in DPN? For those playing those who died are justified for playing that game. They're the chosen whites. Yeah, could you send me the can you send me that disassembly tool? I had to find somebody to put in the background for music or such. Actually, I'll just have my okay, let's see. I think I had it, but it's probably just buried in the deep depths of my fucking hard drive, so I'm not even gonna bother looking for it. I'm just not even gonna. Did you send it over to UPN? Oh, link blocked. Hold on. Yeah, just DM it. Yeah, there you go. DM it to me Discord. I will download that really quick. I don't exactly know if it's RenPy or not, but I'll find out. Yeah, I'm just gonna doing a bit of behind the scenes shit here. Open folders. Tools. Let's see. So I guess I just have to run setup.rpy. Make binary. Oh, maybe it's in the one that's called what? Is it this? Oh shit! There it goes. Hi, I'm just stupid right now. Okay. Maybe it's in the README. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. Never mind, I got it. I'm big brain, don't worry. On Python on .h. Can't find the main module in on our PC, but so is I have to find main, it seems. Yeah, I'm checking the docs right now. Do I have to use setup? Python setup.h. Python. Oh, wait, is it Python 3? No. Oh, okay. It needs .rpy see script files. I need to see what it's actually coded in. I don't think you've seen this file structure before. Let me pull it up really quick. Yeah, it looks like this. I think it's coded in C. I do not know. Oh, it's in Unity. How the hell is it in Unity? Why would you make this game in fucking Unity? Ugh. I need to get a decompiler for Unity, it seems. Ugh, I don't feel like it. I feel like there, however, is only one ending to the game, considering how, you can only you can't really save your game, so you can't really affect your choices in life. I mean, that could also just be me. But overall, my impressions of the game, I'd say it was really well made. Like, they inherently knew, like, hey, we were just trying to get our product out there, so they took that humor and they added their own twist to it, and I really did appreciate that. So, props to the developers for taking a really bizarre idea and making it kind of work. So anyways, I am gonna try and be productive with my life. So all y'all crazy people out there, take care and do what you guys gotta do. So this is Where's Arceus signing off. Goodbye.